Hi, I'm Julia Louis-Dreyfus. I star in Enough Said, and you're watching Movies for Grownups on YouTube.
An art expert finds his picture-perfect woman, and a family of cannibals invites the neighbors over for dinner. Are this week's movies worth your time and money? Let's find out. You know, this is the time of the year when there are two kinds of movies opening in theaters. One, really good movies that previewed in just a couple cities last month so they could qualify for Oscars. And B, pretty bad movies. Well, we already covered the Oscar hopefuls in a previous show, so what's left?
Truly surprising, wouldn't you say?
It's a fake.
At first glance, The Best Offer seems like a good bet. It's got Oscar winner Jeffrey Rush, and it's written and directed by Giuseppe Tornatore, who made Cinema Paradiso a few years back.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to present lot 231.
Rush plays an appraiser who's asked to put a value on a mysterious woman's art collection, but it turns out what he really values is that mysterious woman. The narrative sort of collapses in the second half, but Rush is always brilliant, and at its best, The Best Offer offers some first-class moments.
Some black magic stuff.
Hey.
She's got pictures of you. How does she have pictures of you?
Now, I'm not going to suggest you actually go see the latest in the Paranormal Activity horror flicks. I just want to report that, as far as I know, it's the first horror movie ever set in Oxnard.
There's blood everywhere.
You know when you go to Benihana's and the chef slices and dices everything inside and his knives are just a blur? Well, Beyond Outrage is a lot like that, only the chef is a double-crossed Japanese mob boss, and those shrimp that are flying around are the guys who double-crossed him. Also, you won't feel like dessert afterwards.
There's a storm coming.
It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better.
One of the creepiest movies of last year was We Are What We Are. It's about a backwoods family where mom, when she goes out to pick up dinner, that means picking up an unsuspecting hitchhiker.
Thank you for the sustenance we receive.
We Are What We Are is now on video on demand, and director Jim Mickle has created a haunting story that transcends its horror roots to become a searing family drama. Plus, it's got Kelly McGillis as a good-hearted neighbor, and as the small-town doctor who unravels the mystery, none other than Michael Parks. Hey, here's a trivia question for you. Most of us remember Michael Parks as the motorbike riding hero of the TV series Then Came Bronson. But do you remember his first big movie role? I'll tell you in a minute.
Ladies? I don't believe it.
You know, there must be a practical side to having women.
You mean like having your socks washed?
You know, we see a lot of movies here at Movies For Grownups that sort of pretend they're good movies, but really they're not. Now, a refreshing new box DVD set is just packed with movies that seem to know how bad they are, and they're proud of it.
Impossible. Let me verify that.
They Came From Space collects 20 science fiction movies ranging from a 1939 Buck Rogers flick starring Buster Crabbe to 1972's Doomsday Machine, featuring as the man in mission control none other than Casey Kasem.
Read you loud and clear.
For all of our full reviews, check out aarp.org/movies and my blog. Wow, what a week, huh? Well, that's it for now. And what was Michael Parks' first big movie role? Well, moviegoers got their first look at him in the 1966 epic The Bible in the Beginning. And what an eyeful. He played Adam and spent most of the time stark raving naked. And come to think of it, he never wore a motorcycle helmet either. Hey, the show never ends on the Movies For Grownups channel. Add your review in the comments section below. Then subscribe, like, and check back next week for more Movies For Grownups.